各位朋友，大家好，我是蒋小珍，欢迎你收看我们今天英文翻译第8次播出。我们今天谈可译与不可译。首先介绍，跟我一块主持节目的 Charles 老师。Hi Charles。
各位好，Welcome to the show。
好
，Let's get going。
老师说我们赶快开始吧哈。首先我们看看这个Principles of Translation 翻译的原理部分。翻译的过程中，第一步是理解分析原文，要了解正确无误以后，我们再开始着手翻译。那翻译最重要的准则之一就是忠实，还有信实于原文。以前我们说过，严复当时就提到信达雅，那么这是一个译是三难事哈。为什么三难事呢？就是你要信又要达又要雅，这三件事很难全部做到。可见呢，译文要忠于原文，真的是一件不容易的事情哈。那另外一位学者叫奈达，他也说过等值对等说 equivalence。那尤其注意到 equivalent 并非 identical。所谓 identical 就是全等，也就是说译文不可能全等于原文。译文是否信实，其实要视原文的可译性的这个程度而定，我们叫 translatability。Okay, Charles, any comments on translatability?
Yes, there's three established types of it. All right, complete translatability, then there's incomplete translatability, and then there's complete untranslatability.
OK， 那有3种哈。我记一本书叫张聪达先生在那本翻译的原理与技巧中，他把原文的可译性翻成了3种哈。那么第一种呢，就是完全可译性，老师刚刚说过 complete translatability 哈。那么第二种是属于部分可译性 incomplete translatability。第3种是属于绝对的不可译性哈。就是 complete untranslatability。那么这3种我们来检讨翻译看看哈。那么若原文属于第一种，那就是完全可以翻的话，那可译性很高哈。那这种译文呢，它就比较容易达到信度很高。那么如果属于第2种，其实是比较不容易翻哈。那么它达到信度也比较低。那最不容易是第3种，它完全翻译的这个几乎信度完全没有，因为没有办法把2个语文完全的翻出来。Okay, Charles, any ideas?
Yes, if the source language belongs to the first type, so-called complete translatability, this source text is usually simple and clear.
好，我们说第一种原文那就是这个翻译性很高，可以完全翻译出来。那这种翻译的译文呢，通常是比较简单明了，而且与原文的意思也比较相近。那完全可以把翻译的文字这个通常就是很清晰啦，而且这个用直译就可以了。那这种文字的例子其实很多，不胜枚举。我们举几个例来供大家参考看看哈。譬如说
Eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
这翻成以眼还眼，以牙还牙，几乎是一字一字的翻哈。那么这个是可译性很高，几乎是把原文的跟这个译文都互相呼应了。好，我们看下一句。
Some galaxies are spiral-shaped, some galaxies are elliptical, some are shaped like a sphere, a few have irregular shapes, most are either spiral or elliptical.
好，这是比较科技性的文章哈，我们翻翻看哈。有些银河是螺旋形的，有些银河是椭圆形的，有些形似一个圆球，有少数是不规则形的，大多数或是螺旋形，或是椭圆形。这个几乎一个字对一个字的哈。那这种也是一个可译性蛮高的一种这个原文哈。好，我们看看第2种原文，它属于部分可译性哈。那就说有部分翻得出来，部分不是能够那么容易翻哈。那这种原文如果照字面直译的话，会显得很生硬不像道地的译入语， 所以译文的时候做的时候要做些修改。那么造成原文部分可译性的因素，包括有些是语法问题啦，或者习惯，或者修辞、音律等等。我们下面举些例子来说明看看。譬如说，乞丐狼吞虎咽地吃掉了那顿饭，我们怎么翻呢？
The beggar wolfed down the meal.
好，这是部分可译哈。你看，我们有狼吞虎咽，可是翻成英文呢 ，wolf 是这个狼哈，只有狼吞了哈，虎咽再翻很奇怪了，就没有翻了，所以这是部分可译性哈。我们另外再做一句，他是个铁石心肠的人。
He has a heart of stone.
讲的 stone 就是石头，铁在哪里呢？没有看到铁，其实你不要再说铁了，英文就是heart of stone 就好了，这是部分可译性哈。再看另一个句子，浮生若梦怎么说？
Life is like a dream.
好，他直接说 life is like a dream， 这个生哈浮没有看到了，在英文里面大概没有这个浮这个概念，就生命就好了哈。所以这部分可译性并没有把每个字都翻出来，但是可以。下面
The sky was pure azure as the clouds parted.
云消散时，天空一片蔚蓝。这个 azure 这个字哈，就是蓝哈。pure 这个纯这个字没有看到哈，就说部分翻就好，不必每个字都翻了哈，因为也翻不出来。好，我们看另外，这是刚刚讲的部分可译性。另外就叫第三种，就是原文呢其实属于这个绝对不可译性，几乎是翻不出来、对不出来的。那原文可能是在音韵方面它这个的技巧哈，那或是音韵的变化。这个很难由译文表现出来。我们中文有一些，譬如说有双声叠韵呐，哈，有押韵，那还有双关语啦，还有这个首韵头有韵哈，字的头韵是一样的。那这些在译文当中很难保住了，很难保存。我们下面举例说说看。他的卧房乱糟糟的，我们来翻翻看。
His bedroom is messy.
好，英文是 messy 哈，可是我们中文有这个乱糟糟，这有双声叠韵哈，这糟糟，英文里面只有 messy， 没有这个叠韵出来哈，那这几乎比较难翻了。好，
He had asked her to marry him again and again.
我们翻他一再要他跟他结婚，那原文里面 again and again 这个好像我们就没有办法把这两个字重新再翻出来，那也是英文的有双声叠韵 again and again， 中文也没有翻出来哈。好，我们再看看。
He said to her, "I'll give you a ring tonight."
翻译是说，他对他说：“今晚我要送你一指戒指。”其实这是一个双关语，这个 ring 哈，可能是指戒指，也可能是一个 call， 一个 phone call，give you a ring 哈。那这是一个双关语，我们也没有翻出来哈。
I can't afford a Ford.
好，这是说，我买不起福特的车子。afford 跟 afford 那是两个字，一个是一个字，声音很类似哈。那这属于 tongue twister， 就是有绕口令的意思。那这种绕口令大概翻出来就失去原来那个绕口令的感觉了哈。好，我们看下一句。
She sells seashells on the seashore.
好，这是头韵，我刚讲头韵都是 SSS 开头哈。那翻成中文说，他在海边卖贝壳，几乎这个 S 音都没有了，这种头韵也都翻不见了哈。好，我们再看下面，时事、失事、失事哈，这怎么翻？
The poet whose name was Sure resided in a stone house.
好，我们本来都是诗的音，对不对哈？可是翻成英文之后，几乎这个诗的音都不见了哈。所以译文对原文的忠实度，可是原文的这个它的能够有多少的可信度才翻得出来哈。所以我们刚刚看一下日常生活啦，社会科学这种文字可译信度比较高，那么译的也这个比较准确，比较贴近原文。那文学中一些比较利用词汇的技巧、修辞等等，那么像是明喻、暗喻啦，或反讽、夸张、声韵变化等，要把原文的真髓在译文中表现出来，表现无疑，几乎非常困难哈。 好，那这是我们今天谈到这个翻译比较困难的地方。我们先休息一下。现在到我们 Part 2 Famous Quotations 中外名言，我们来看一下。剑已离弦，已成定局。
The die is cast.
既往不咎，勿念旧恶。
Let the dead bury their dead.
以小及大。
David and Goliath.
好，这是一个圣经故事，请老师大概讲一下好不好？那个哪边这个为什么是 David 跟Goliath 的故事
？Yes, it's a biblical account of the battle between them, given in first book of Samuel, chapter 17. And Goliath is a giant Philistine warrior, famous for his battle with young David, a future king of Israel. David and Goliath confront each other, Goliath with his armor and shield, David with his staff and sling. David hurls a stone from his sling with all his might and hits Goliath in the center of his forehead. The Philistine falls on his face to the ground. David takes his sword and cuts off his head.
OK， 这是一个圣经的故事哈。那 David 大卫年轻的时候，他就非常勇敢，他用他的 sling 就是那个弹弓哈，把一个那石头打到那个巨人Goliath 的额头上，他就死掉了。那就是说，以一个小的年轻人对抗一个很大的高大的一个巨人，就以小及大。这故事来源是从圣经上来的。好，我们看下面一个名言：自曝其短，自败其事。
To cry stinking fish.
再来，今日事今日毕。
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
这是我们常常都会讲的哈。好，下面到我们的 vocabulary and expressions， 我们的单字部分。
Click.
咔嗒声，按。
Get used to.
习惯。
Catch on.
明白了解。
Apart.
分开。
Get rid of.
摆脱。
Annoying.
讨厌的。
Jigger.
小错误。
Stuff.
东西。
Byte.
位元组。
Attach.
附加档案。
Boy Scout.
童子军。
Mirror.
镜子。
PhD program.
博士课程。
Drawn out.
拖长的。
Grade transcript.
成绩单。
Stateside.
美国境内的。
Authenticated.
鉴定，认为是真的。
Failing that.
不然的话，若无之时。
To the effect of.
大意是说。
Doctorate.
博士学位。
In their backyard.
本地的。
Additional.
额外的。
Requirement.
必要条件。
Pack more clout.
更有影响，更具价值。
ESL. English as a second language.
非母语英语课程，第二语言英语。
Proof.
证明。
Up to.
能胜任。
Task.
工作。好，这是我们的今天的单字哈。我们听听看，想念书、念博士学位一些必要的一些程序，来看看英文的部分。
Click Yahoo US. That takes some getting used to.
Tony and Jen are two people, aren't they? Whereas TJ is the third one.
Now you've caught on. They send me papers to edit. I just wanted to be sure this wasn't another version of the one from last week.
That's possible since you are half a world apart. Let's hope they can get rid of those annoying little jiggers that you mentioned, extra spaces and stuff.
Those add bytes to their file and can make it hard to attach once I get finished.
Recall what you learned as a Boy Scout. Friendship is like mirror. They can help with your own papers when and if you are admitted to a PhD program. How is the process going, by the way?
The most drawn out part is still in the works. Having those grad transcripts from my stateside university authenticated and sent to this local one.
Couldn't you just go back home and get your degree from a university somewhere? Failing that, you'd have a much easier time with English literature or perhaps with education over here.
Yeah, but people would question it, words to the effect of, why didn't you go for a doctorate in your own country? If I learn advanced Chinese in their backyard, taking Japanese, Korean, or possibly Russian for my additional requirement, that should mean more. Pack more cloud, as we say, don't you think?
You could show them the ESL materials you put out to earn extra cash, including the parts you help your wife translate, as proof that you're up to this task.
好，我们看这个，同学在谈说想念，在台湾要念一个，这个博士学位哈，那到美国本土去拿成绩单，我们叫做 grade transcript 哈。好，我们看看这段绘画的中文部分。
Click Yahoo US. That takes some getting used to.
Tony and Jen are two people, aren't they? Whereas TJ is the third one?
Now you've caught on. They sent me papers to edit. I just wanted to be sure this wasn't another version of the one from last week.
That's possible since you are half a world apart. Let's hope they can get rid of those annoying little jiggers that you mentioned, extra spaces and stuff.
Those add bytes to their file and can make it hard to attach once I get finished.
Recall what you learned as a Boy Scout. Friendship is like mirror. They can help with your own papers when and if you are admitted to a PhD program. How is the process going, by the way?
The most drawn out part is still in the works. Having those grad transcripts from my stateside university authenticated and sent to this local one.
Couldn't you just go back home and get your degree from a university somewhere? Failing that, you'd have a much easier time with English literature or perhaps with education over here.
Yeah, but people would question it, words to the effect of, why didn't you go for a doctorate in your own country? If I learn advanced Chinese in their backyard, taking Japanese, Korean, or possibly Russian for my additional requirement, that should mean more. Pack more cloud, as we say, don't you think?
You could show them the ESL materials you put out to earn extra cash, including the parts you help your wife translate, as proof that you're up to this task.
好，这句话是说，其实一个外国人他在美国本土念得到博士好呢，还是说来台湾念？台湾他可以念这个文学哈，或者念语言，那这是一个可以考虑的问题。好，我们这边先休息一下。好，现在做一下这个 questions 啊，刚刚这个dialogue 的 questions。
Question 1, what are these people talking about? A, computer, B, textbook, C, television, D, radio.
A, computer.
Question 2, what can we infer about the man? A, he publishes books for a living. B, he wishes to attend graduate school. C, he is on the verge of divorce. D, he will soon take a vacation abroad.
B, he wishes to attend a graduate school.
Question 3, what is probably the man's birthplace? A, Taiwan, B, Japan, C, Korea, D, America.
D. America.
Question 4. What is the man's academic field? A. Corporate finance. B. Mechanical engineering. C. Asian language. D. Animal husbandry.
C. Asian language. 好，这是我们今天的这个问题部分，你们做对了哈。那我们现在做 Part 4 Let's practice 句型翻译练习。我们看例句。
Now you've caught on.
你现在了解吧 ？Catch on 是了解的意思哈。我没听懂，可以再说一次吗？
Would you please repeat that? I didn't quite catch on. Would you please repeat that? I didn't quite caught on.
好，哪一个对？
With did, you have to use the unmarked form, so you can't say caught.
第一个对，第二个错了。你看 didn't 已经是这个助动词了，后面原形是 catch， 不是 caught 哈。好，来看另外说法。
Can you run that by again? I missed something.
OK， 你能再说一遍 ？Run that by again， 很好哈。我错过了 missed。来，我花了不少时间才看懂这篇报道。
It spent me a long time to catch on to the report. It took me a long time to catch on to the report.
好，哪一个对？
We say took a long time. And if you say spent in this way, it sounds like Chinglish.
好，要花我不少时间是 took me， 不是 spent me， 这怪怪的哈。好，来，我们再看看另外的翻法。
I needed quite a spell to understand the report.
好 ，quite a spell 是一段时间哈，我要花一些时间。来看下面例句。
Let's hope they can get rid of those annoying little jiggers that you mentioned.
让我们希望他们能摆脱你提到的那些恼人的小错误。我们要学 get rid of 摆脱哈，来试试看。我就是无法摆脱恼人的失眠，失眠叫做
Insomnia.
insomnia。好，来试试看。
I just can't get rid of the annoying insomnia. I just can't get rid of the annoyed insomnia.
好，哪一个有错？
The second one sounds something like Chinglish, and we use the ing form for an adjective in this sense. So
如果你说恼人的哈是 ing， 不是 annoyed， 用 ing 才对。好，来另外翻翻看。
it's vexing for me to lie awake every night.
好 ，vexing 是很讨厌的哈。那么 lie awake 躺在床上睡不着觉哈 ，lie awake 就是失眠了。好，我们看看下一句，如何除掉这些蚂蚁是个大问题。
It is a big problem to get rid of this ants. It is a big problem to get rid of these ants.
好，哪一个错了？
Well, because the first one, this is singular and ants, that's plural. So
蚂蚁应该是复数 ants， 所以 this 是单数要贴 ese 和 these。好，我们另外翻翻看。
driving out these ants poses a huge dilemma.
好 ，driving out 赶出去哈，我们说 pose a dilemma 就是造成一个困境 ，dilemma 是问题的意思 ，huge 很大的问题。好，我们看下面的例句。
Recall what you learned as a Boy Scout. Friendship is like a mirror.
回忆你在童军里所学的，友谊如同一面镜子。我们来做 recall 回忆。这栋老房子让我想起了遥远的童年。
This old house recalled my remote childhood. This old house recalled my remote childhood.
好，哪一个错？
The second one, you'd either have to make it recalls for present or recalled for past, but you can't see. With old house is third person singular, so you have to do one or the other.
这 this old house 是第三人称单数，老师说 recall 你不然就加 s， 不然加 ed 哈，不然就放在那里哈，这个不对。来，我们看看另一个说法。
The old house evoked my childhood memories.
好，引起了 evoke 这个 memories 回忆哈记忆。好，我们看下一句。亚历克斯回忆他与玛丽 10年前一同去香港和印度旅行。
Alex recalled traveling with Mary in Hong Kong and India 10 years ago. Alex recalled traveled with Mary in Hong Kong and India 10 years ago.
好，哪一个错了？
You can say recalled that he traveled, but to use it as a noun, you have to say traveling or travel.
对，这边 travel 的不对，动词不对哈，不能两个动词在一起哈。好，我们再看看另外说法。
Alex remembered himself and Mary journeying to India and Hong Kong a decade earlier.
好 ，journey 也是旅行的意思，a decade 是10年的意思哈。好，我们看下个例句。
Failing that, you'd have a much easier time with English literature or perhaps with education over here.
否则你在这儿可以比较轻松的读英国文学或教育。我们看 failing that， 不然的话，否则。你必须多吃水果，否则你会缺少一些必要维生素。
You must to eat more fruit. Failing that, you might lack some essential vitamins. You must eat more fruit. Failing that, you might lack some essential vitamins.
哪一个错了？
First one's definitely Chinglish.
中文常叫说有 must to 什么哈，其实 must 是助动词，不必 to 了 ，must eat 就好了。很多同学都写错了哈。好，我们来看看另外的说法。
You need to eat more fruit lest you become vitamin deficient.
不足叫 deficient， 不够哈 deficient。好，我们看下一句。市政府必须解决交通问题，否则将激怒市民。
The city government must solve the traffic problems. Failing that, the citizens might be angered. The city government must solve the traffic problems. Failing that, the citizens might be angered.
好，哪边有错？
The second one, if you had a semicolon after problems instead of a comma, it'd be okay.
这不可以两句话用逗点分开，你可以用 semicolon 分号分开哈。好，我们另外说说看。
The municipal government has to deal with traffic snarls or risk arousing the people's wrath.
所以 municipal government 也是市政府的意思哈。好，我们看下一个例句。
You could show them the ESL materials you put out to earn extra cash, including parts you helped your wife translate, as proof that you're up to this task.
你可以向他们展示你过去编的英语教材，赚取额外现金，包括你帮你妻子翻译的那一部分，证明你能胜任这项任务。好，我们看用 help 加上动词或者不定词哈，表示这个帮助加原形动词或不定词都可以，来做做看。我经常帮我老板送重要文件。
I usually help my boss delivering some important documents. I usually help my boss deliver some important documents.
哪边有错？
The first one, we usually say in delivering or with delivering. Technically, it's right, but we do the second one.
OK，help 多半用这个原形或者是 to 哈不定词。好，我们看另外说法。
I normally assist my supervisor in delivering crucial papers.
好，那我们今天的翻译先做到这里，同学有空回去再练习一下。那再见啦，拜拜，下次见。